Alright, this is my second video I made for the day. So y'all, the message is never dim your light to make others comfortable. Okay, shine your light as bright as you don't know what. Okay, shine your light, y'all. Don't dim your light for nobody. Don't shrink yourself for nobody just because to make other people's comfortable, and so they just only just for them to tolerate you. No, shine your light as bright as you want. Forget them, y'all. Forget what they think, okay? Shine your light as bright as you want. The hell with them people, y'all. Shine your light as bright as you want to. Listen, they only listen. People like that, they be sure. This is why people be trying to listen. They want you to go in the corner and go ball up and be sad, feeling sad and depressed, like, you know. They want you to feel a certain kind of way. See, people try to project their own stuff onto you, their own insecurities, y'all. It ain't cool. I can't respect that. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. I just don't like that. I just, more than anything else that I can't stand in that. There's one thing I cannot stand, y'all. People projecting their own insecurities onto you. And that's not cool. That's not cool. No, so shine your light as much as you want, okay? Shine your light. Forget that. Because me, I'm going to keep shining my light, baby. You understand me? I don't care who feel a kind of way about it. I don't care. Hey, I'm not here to impress others. I'm here to step in and do what I'm called. God called me to this, and I'm doing it, you know? I was called by God. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. I'm doing what I got here. Because God called me and I answered the call. You understand me? And so that is it. Ain't no other way to think about it but that. It is what it is. I ain't got no choice. I can't stop what I'm doing. So y'all just keep your head up and don't let nobody dim your light, okay? All because they want you to stay in fear and feel stuck. No, we're not doing that. We're not. Them days of playing small are over. We're not shrinking ourselves just to make others feel comfortable. Like as I said, we not doing that. This is a new season. This is 2025. We in 2025, okay? Then after that, we're gonna run into 2026. But y'all, listen. It's time to do new things and switch it up. You know, it's time to switch it up, y'all. You can't be doing the same things. That's insanity, okay? Doing the same things and expecting the same results, that's insanity, y'all. Like, we have to get real out here, okay? We got to get real. We got to be real and honest with ourselves. We can't be out here flogging. We got to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? And I do keep my stuff. I keep it real when I come on this camera, y'all. I'm the same way in private. Ain't nothing that I want to tell y'all just to front on this camera. I can't do that. I can't even fake it on here. I swear, y'all, I'm so serious. I can't. There's nothing that I'm being 100% real on this camera. I'm so serious. Everything I speak, everything I express on this camera is coming from the bottom of it's coming from my truth, coming from my real true self. All I know is authentic, or being authentic. That's all I know. I can't. It's hard for me to be something. It's hard for me to imitate or be someone else, or to mirror somebody else. It's hard for me to do that. I can't do that. You know how much energy that takes? I can't do that. I can't do that. I just can't. And I know it's hard if others doing it. That's hard to keep up a facade and talking about some brand. You know what I'm saying? Holding up a facade. Who? I can't do that. Although I know I can, but why? No, I just not me. I know I'm not being real with myself. If I am doing it, I know I ain't being real with myself, y'all. I'm be real with you right now. I know for a fact that I'm not being real with myself. It don't make me feel comfortable. Being real more, it does, yeah. And sometimes being real, you know, and sometimes being authentically yourself, people be talking about us. We want to say have so much things to say about us, us folks that be gifted, you know, and gifted. They have real spiritual gifts, and they be main ones talking so much about us. They be saying so much stuff, and not knowing that this is how God made us. You know what I'm saying? God placed these gifts within me. I didn't listen. You think I asked to be on here? You think I asked to be on this camera? No, I didn't ask to be called. He called me, so I answered the call. I was going through my awakening. It was so many things that I came from, some places and environments, and then as soon as I got, because where I was before, I couldn't do this like I'm doing this now. I couldn't do it then. It was people that was surrounding me that I couldn't even do it. It was things, and it was a whole lot of low vibrational things going on in my environment, y'all, to the point where I couldn't do those things at the time. It was a lot of people that's, you know, just all like nosy and shit, nosy in my business. And I couldn't, and it was a lot of things that was going on too. It was like too many people around in the area, you know. Like a lot of people that was living in the same, like in a residential area where I was in. It was a lot of people. They had so much company coming over. That's another thing. It was just too much commotion going on over there. It was a whole bunch of things going on that they had going on. It was just too much. And so now I'm able to do it, and I'm saying, wow. But I'm gonna talk about that. That's a story that I had. This is part of my story. I have a story that I got a story to tell y'all. But I will get into that. I will get into that soon. I will share that in the video soon, though. Okay? So y'all stay tuned. Stay on the lookout for that too. Cause this you know, it's a serious story. So y'all stay on the lookout for that. But family, right now I just want a peace of mind. I don't even want to be stressed out right now. I don't have time for nothing else. I ain't got the energy for nothing else. What I've been doing has been helping me. It helped to calm my mind, you know. And I like it because it helps me to express myself more, you know. I just love getting on here and encouraging and sending an encouraging word to you all and getting off the things that I feel on my chest. There ain't nothing else, you know. There ain't nothing else like that I'm looking at. Like it's just the only thing that ever since I got it. It's like God knew exactly it's like God know what He's doing. You know, He knows what He's doing, and it's been keeping me grounded. I'm serious. It's been keeping me grounded lately. Like it's been really helping me, and I know that this is it. God has really kept His hands on me. Throughout every situation that I've encountered, He has really kept His hands on me. And I be looking back at that. That whole while, a lot of things was going on in the midst of where I was staying at, where I once lived. God honestly had His hands on me the entire time. And you know, sometimes we don't be knowing like why God doing what He doing. But after the fact, when after the fact, when you realize it, you like, okay, God, now I see why you did what you did. Now I see why God did what He did. I see why He did this way and that. Now I see it's all. See, we ain't got all the answers, even when it don't make sense. See, that's how God works. It ain't gonna always make sense because the way He's doing it for you, the way He's working it out for you, it ain't gonna always make sense for you. Okay, it ain't always gonna make sense. So that's the same. That's another thing with me. That's the same thing. It ain't no different. That's with everybody out here. It ain't gonna always make sense. So when we trying to make sense and when we trying to lean on our understanding and not walking by faith, you know. So that phrase, walk by faith and not by sight, and faith over fear, is what I shared in my other video. We must walk in faith and not lean on our own understanding, okay? We don't want to do that. We don't. We want to rely. Let God guide us. Allow Him to guide you. And then you take care of it. As long as you putting in forth, you showing. All He wants you to do is keep showing up. That's all He wants you to do is keep showing up. As long as you keep showing up, hey, God gonna make a way. He gonna always provide for you. He know what you need before you even ask for it. He knows what you need. So there ain't no need we should be worrying about this, how we gonna get this, how we gonna get it. Let God guide you through that process. Let Him guide you, okay? Cause we be worrying about, listen, I've been there myself, but listen, I learned to let Him guide me, and not lean on my own understanding. And because it's best that you let Him guide you. Because we don't know everything. We don't know. I can't predict how God gonna move. I can't predict everything. How am I predict it? I can't. So you wanna just let God let Him take control of the situation. He know what He doing. I know we want to question God and this and that, but that God know what He doing. He know what He doing. That's why I don't worry so much, man. He know what He doing. He knows exactly what He's doing. Remember, His plans are better than ours. So, y'all forgive me the music. I'm playing some loud music. So, yeah, but as long as we got Him, got God, everything out here is possible, okay? Everything out here. Trust Him. He gonna get you where you need to be. He always, God know what He doing. So, and stay in prayer. Prayer, we need to stay in prayer. That's most important. Staying in prayer. I pray every day throughout the day. Ain't no such thing as prayer. Prayer is a limitation with prayer. No, pray every day. I pray all day. Okay. I carry my books with me. I got a devotion book called Jesus First for women, and they got for men too. Okay, so y'all can look that up. I found that you can find that book, y'all, on Amazon. It's called Jesus First for men and women. Okay, they got 2 separate books for men and women, and they got 365 devotions just to start your day. Okay, you can find that on Amazon. Yeah, I got that book. I got a book. Yep. So I carry that book with me, and I carry my Bible too. Yep. Oh, it's ice cold. So y'all, just keep in mind that God is important. It's important to have a relationship with God. Because that's the only way we're going to get through our situations. We can't do it by ourselves. That's the only way. That's how I've been getting through what I've been getting through in my life. It's all because of Him. I ain't did it by myself. Nope. I gained strength from God. God is using me. He been using me, y'all. He been using me to get on here to make these messages. He working through me, y'all. God has been working through me. And I found I'm more calmer now, I used to be like, these other things still, I'm still on guard with things, but I'm more calmer in a calmer sense, I still don't trust easily, y'all. I still don't. I still keep my guard. And I still have to test people's spirits though. Regardless of what they may be saying. It's not about the outer person's appearance. Because looks can be deceiving you. So you just want to keep those things in mind, okay? You want to keep them things in mind. So don't dim your life to nobody. Whatever you want to do, go ahead and do it. Go give it a shot. Go at it. Don't wait on nobody to give you. Don't need nobody approval to go start that thing. Cause guess what? God didn't need nobody approval when you went. He don't need nobody approval for you what He's doing with you. Okay? So I ain't know it's you. If he's doing what He's doing with you, everybody else can say whatever they want. But at the end of the day, he's doing what He's doing with you for a lot of reasons. Okay? Ain't nobody, he don't need nobody's permission for it. He never did. So you don't need to explain yourself. You ain't gotta explain yourself to a whole bunch of people about this and A, B, C, and D. What you got doing? No. Focus on what God's doing with you and listen. No, trust in Him and that He got you. Okay. And so a lot of people want to be all. I can't stand people question me so much about a lot of things. I don't like that. I don't like being questioned about and people asking so many questions because I don't be wanting to explain a whole lot of things. I just like that my actions to speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? Allow God to guide me, and that's all I care about. That's all I'm focusing on. Is I'm on what God is on, what He's doing with me in my life. So I'm gonna worry about what everybody else got going on. Worry about you. Focus on what God has you at. What He has you. Just focus on Him there, okay? Worry about what's going on out here. There's a lot of things, and remember that you ain't missing out on nothing. Cause when you doing it, cause listen, everybody ain't willing to do this. This on their hand. Listen, y'all, look. Everybody ain't willing to do this. It's not easy, okay? Getting on here, it's not easy. But I take my time and energy out the day to do it, okay? Cause listen, God give me the strength. Remember, God is giving me the strength. It's times where y'all have my days. I have my days. Trust me, I have my days. I'm human too. We all human now. That's one thing about it. And we all gonna need our rest at the end of the day. You think I don't get my rest? Think again. I gotta get my rest. Y'all be tired. And I still, even when you tired, y'all, look. God understand when you need your rest. He understand. He not. I don't mean He gonna stop loving you because you need your rest. No, He understand. He know we human. You gonna get headaches. You gonna feel sick. You ain't gonna be some days you ain't gonna want to get on here. You say I don't feel like uploading nothing. You gonna have them days. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have those days. But trust and believe me, another day full of just put it like this. For another day to start, another day to start off fresh. Okay, it ain't the end of the world. There's another day. Period. You have a new day to start off fresh and new. It ain't sure we are like this is our only like the end of the road. No, it's not the end. This is not your final destination in your life. There's a light at the tunnel, okay? Just trust what God is leading you to. Because it's a narrow path ahead, okay? It's a narrow road ahead. The path is narrow, and God has me on a narrow path, and I'm trusting Him, and I'm keeping faith, and I'm allowing Him to guide me. And that's it. I seek Him every day, and everything. Whatever's on my mind, I pray Him, and I tell God what's on my mind.